What's up, everybody? It's your boy T-Dubs back again. Never stopping, never quitting. And I want to let y'all know that this is the T-Dubs Show. And you can also check out my show as well as others on the Exquisite Podcast Radio Network. All right, the topic for today is going to be dealing with the unsaved. Now, I'll bring up this topic to it's like a bag up to my video I did on my Facebook page. It's called the T-Dubs Show on Facebook. You can go check it out and look at that one. And I was answering some questions. It was a question I was receiving. Is the Bible for everybody? And I said it wasn't, because it's dealing with it only deals with people that are saved. It helps people become better believers. It instructs people on how to live holy, how to live saved lives. So in order for a person to be shown how to live saved, they first have to get saved. So if they're not saved, our goal is to make sure they become saved, ensure they become saved, or pique their interest, to instruct them on how to live the best life, according to what God wants us to live, as far as a balanced life and everything. And I'm going to talk about that in a future show. It might be the very next show, balance and order and everything like that. So that's the true holy life, being balanced. But back to this topic here, it's going to be dealing with how to deal with unsaved. And how do you deal with unsaved people? By showing them, because you have to show them who God is. Because let's say if you have a store, you have a business, if you have anything that you want people to have interest in, you have to show them that it's worth trying. You have to show them it's worth partaking in. You have to show them the Christian life is worth giving a go. You have to show them that, okay, this is worth it. I need to see what God is about. If he's the kind of God that these people are portraying, I need to see what this God is about. So by showing these people this, you have to show them the love of God. You have to show them that that what God is really about, by giving them love, showing them love, empathizing with people, being able to relate to people. You have to be able to relate to them also. You have to be able to tell them, not judge them based off what they're dealing with and what they're doing. You have to figure out what they're going through, and how and restore peace in their life. A lot of times people are lacking peace. People are lacking in these areas. Our job is to restore order to people's lives. Just like when Jesus was going around healing people and going around and helping people and doing things like that, he was restoring order and balance to their life. He was restoring order. What's outside of his will, he was putting it back in alignment. Our job is to put people in alignment, not through throwing the Bible at them, telling them they're sinning, telling them going to hell, all that stuff like that. Our job is to put order in their life, be peacemakers in their life. Like they need help with certain things, and we have the resources to provide them. There's nothing wrong with us helping them. There's nothing wrong with us supplying their needs. There's nothing wrong with us encouraging them and giving them encouraging advice and things like that. We have to be there for people, especially if we can't sit here and throw the book at them, throw the Bible at them, tell them to pray about it, and they already have problems with their faith as it is. We have to be in position to be able to help them and encourage them and give them what they need for that day. Sometimes certain compliments can help them with their whole day. Certain things that you tell them, encouraging words, can help them with their whole day. It might just a simple conversation may keep people from committing suicide and things like that. You don't know what people are going through when people are doing things, when people are living these lives outside of his will. We have to be able to be there for them. A lot of times they're doing these things and they're acting certain ways because they don't have the peace that they're looking for. They don't have the peace that they need. They don't have anybody to talk to. Half the time they don't have anybody to go to, anybody to trust, anybody to really just to be able to influence them and encourage them to do better, inspire them. They don't have anybody to mentor them, things like that. They're needing people to be there for them. People that's unsaved, that's how you deal with them. We don't throw the book at them. We don't throw the Bible at them. Oh, you can't do this. You can't do that. You can't do this. You can't do that. Like you going to a stripper. Oh, you ain't supposed to be stripping. You ain't supposed to be doing that. But in actuality, if she had the money and the resources she needed, she wouldn't be stripping. She wouldn't need to do that, because she'd be in order. She'd be in alignment. She was able to get what she needed. She wouldn't do that. She would do most people don't just go out there and just do those things. Sometimes they do it because they have to. They feel like they have to in their mind. There's no order in their life, and they have to restore the order because they got 3 kids and ain't no food on the table. In their mind, they got to do what they got to do. So you have to be able to talk to people, to relate to them, to listen to them, and be there for them and show them that there's a better way. But also being around, taking them in, things like that. Actually taking them under your wing and encouraging them. and uplifting them and keeping them inspired, keeping them in your prayers, things like that. That's what we're supposed to do as believers. If we're a believer, we're already saved and saints. We're supposed to actually be there, reach down and get the ones that are needed, the ones that need God, and show them the will of God by being the example that God has shown us. We have to be that person that they're needing. Sometimes they need somebody to be there for them. Sometimes they just need somebody to talk to. And if we sitting here judging and instead of listening to them and being there for them, say we're gonna get through. I'm here for you. I'm here to help you. If you need something, I got you. Things like that. We're not doing that. We're so busy pointing fingers and judging. That's why a lot of them don't want to come to church. A lot of them don't want to become believers because we're not showing them any kind of compassion, any kind of love, any kind of anything like that. But I'm going to take a short break and we're going to finish this conversation, and you know I will, so don't go anywhere because I will be back.
I'm a survivor, devil's a liar. I'm living for the king and my soul is on fire. So if you feel me, put your hands in the air. Put your hands in the air. Put your hands up. I'm a survivor, devil's a liar. I'm living for the king and my soul is on fire. So if you feel me, put your hands in the air. Put your hands in the air. Put your hands up, yeah. I'm pretty weighted and heavy late and the levee's breaking. The tears is flowing, I'm feeling crazy as Betty Davis. I've been to Haiti and back, I've seen the devastation. Unprecedented, but the saints in Haiti is steady praising. Cause they survivors, they hold on to God's unchanging hand. They learn to trust in them even when there's a change in plans. Yeah, they understand the God of Abraham. Isaac and Jacob is with him even when he shakes the land. He brings beauty from ashes. You can ask Mandela, joy out of pain, butterflies from caterpillars. He collapses buildings, but those are character builders. Let me see your hands if you feel us, fellas. Say I'm a survivor, devil's a liar. I'm living for the king and my soul is on fire. So if you feel me, put your hands in the air. Put your hands in the air. Put your hands up. Oh, I'm a survivor, devil's a liar. I'm living for the king and my soul is on fire. We on fire, so baby. If you feel me, put your hands in the air. Put your hands in the air. Put your hands up, yeah. I feel elated, feel real courageous. I feel these pages with Christian hope, cause we know that our ladder will be greater. My uncle laid on a hospital bed, debilitated, but Aunt Juanita believed the blood was a healing agent. So she persisted in prayer almost night and day. Along with the family, needless to say, he's alive today. These true survivors believe and hold what the Bible teaches, that only God is providing strength in a time of weakness. So when the storm is raging and the problems deepen, and when your marriage is broken up into tiny pieces, put your hope in God, even in the driest seasons. And if you know you survive with Jesus, say I'm a survivor. Devil's a liar. I'm living for the king and my soul is on fire. So if you feel me, put your hands in the air. Put your hands in the air. Put your hands up. I'm a survivor.
Romantic, bright and early, drinking tears, speaking barely. I'm dying soon, I assume that I should be buried. I kissed this girl and fell in love. Now what is Katy Perry when my life is barren, depressed and embarrassed, incoherent? It was okay, I perished. I was in love with myself. I was bleeding with my heart. My prayers, they had no avail. I think I love her, yeah, more than him.
But you ain't gotta live like that to get mad, you can turn and live.
Yeah, that's what I did. I'm a survivor, and I'm feeling real fresh. I made it out that fire. I serve a great God. His grace is apparent, and he's great as my parent. Took my life on his
survivor, devil's a liar. I'm living for the king and my soul is on fire. So if you feel me, put your hands in the air. Put your hands in the air. Put your hands up. Oh, I'm a survivor, devil's a liar. I'm living for the king and my soul is on fire.
All right, now welcome back to the T-Dub Show. And I was talking about in the first segment about how to deal with the unsaved as far as showing them love, showing them kindness, compassion, and things like that, because they need that, people need that extra guidance in their life if they're not saved, because in order to live saved, you have to first be saved. You can't live saved without being saved. Our problem is in the church, we're trying to instruct unsaved people on how to live saved, and we're not even really just doing anything to pique their interest in wanting to be saved. We're not loving them, we're not encouraging them, we're not giving them strength, we're not doing the things that they need done, like showing they need love. Some people need love, some people need compassion, some people need guidance in their life, some people need people may need just help on their light bill, certain things like that. But we're not doing what's necessary. We're not providing it for them. We're not actually, we're not in the trenches helping them deal with their issues, being there for them as they go through what they're going through. We're not praying for them. We're not trying to help them or encourage them or lift them. That's why they're going further and further away from the church. Why you have more people leaving the church and people not believing in God and His Word, because a lot of times we're doing it backwards. We throw the book at them and not try to help them out of the situation, not try to help solve the problem that they're dealing with. We're not willing to listen to people, but we're just telling them, just pray, have faith. But we're not there to listen to them while they're going through their problems. We're not here to pray for them, pray with them, to deal with what they're to help them deal with what they're going through. Because you don't know what a person's going through, you don't know what a person's dealing with, you don't know what a person's struggle is in their life. And if you're not able, I'm gonna say this right here, if you're not able to provide wisdom in a person's situation, best off not even saying nothing. Don't even say nothing. You shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be doing that. If you don't have anything to help them out of what they in, don't say nothing, because all they're gonna do is reject you. They're gonna reject, and then they're gonna reject the word, possibly reject God. So we have to be careful with those things. We can't just say what we want to say, do what we want to do. We have to be, we have to be good stewards. We have to be disciples. What we're supposed to be. You have to actually help people. We can't just tell folks you got to live right. You got to do that without offering some type of assistance, without offering some type of hey, I'm here for you. You can listen. I'm here to listen. If you need to talk to somebody, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? What are you doing? If you see somebody doing things, if you see them, if you see them living a certain way, talk to them, see what's going on, encourage them, lift them up, be there for them. You can lean on me if you want to cry. I'll cry with you, stuff like that. That will help people out. That will inspire people. That will let them know that person is good. I might want to check out, because I've helped a lot of people. I've encouraged a lot of people. This is a prime example. I've been able to encourage a lot of people and help a lot of people. I've been in situations where I've taken people places, done help people out on certain things that they needed, and the first thing they asked me what church I go to. A lot of people see that people look at those things. When you do acts of kindness, when you show love, show compassion, a lot of times they ask you what church you go to, or they ask you what I might want to go to that church. I might want to check them out. It works. This is from my own personal experience. It's my own personal wisdom from my own experiences I've experienced dealing with helping people, being there for people. The first thing they ask me what church I go to. A lot of those, because it ties in, a lot of folks that piques people's interest. When you show them God, that's how they get an interest in God. You show who you are in God, who God wants you to be. When you be that person that God wants you to be to other people, it actually it will give them fuel and pique their interest into them wanting to seek God. A lot of them, that's how they come to Christ, because they've seen it. They've seen it through other people's actions. This person was kind to me. This church helped me with this. This church, these people, these people, they were ministers. They helped me with my light bill, or they took me where I needed to go, or they sat down with me. I was crying, finna commit suicide, and this pastor sat down and prayed with me and helped me, and he gave me some advice. He gave me some encouragement. He helped me. They look at that. People look at that. That's, you show them who God is. You show them who God, in order for them to come to God. Then when they want to get saved, when they want to do right, when they want to get delivered, when they decide on their own that they want to come to God and get delivered, that's when we teach them the Bible. We have to first pique their interest by showing them who God is, showing them the love of God, showing them the patience of God. We have to be that patient. We have to be that kindness that God wants to be that faithful person to God. We have to be faithful to Him. We have to, show these people that we're here for them, that we want them to come to God. That they're more than welcome, that they're more than in our lives, that they're more than welcome in our hearts. We can show them compassion. We can show them what they're looking for, the kind of thing that they're looking for. Because people in the world are looking for peace. They're looking for the same things we look for. We look for peace. We look for the same thing, order. They want it too. It's just they don't know how to get it. We got to show them how to access it. We can't show them how to access it, then we're no good. We can't show them how to love, and we can't love them. We can't be there for them. We're no good. We're not going to win their interest. We're not going to win they're not going to want to love God or come to God if they're not being shown any evidence that God is real, that God exists. So but that's my time, and I love each and every one of you all, and ain't nothing y'all can do about it. And if you live for God, believe in what He say, He's gonna take you a mighty long way. Y'all be blessed. I love y'all.